Hello, everyone. Good morning. Wish you a very happy new year. I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring, who has been helping more than 12,000 students to achieve their desired scores in their PT, IELTS, and OET examinations. And in today's video, I have invited Divine, one of my favorite students, who has achieved his desired scores. In fact, he jumped from 250 in writing subtest from his previous examination to 370. There is an outstanding increase of 120 marks after getting the correction for just 5 letters from me, only 5 letters. He has made it a history after receiving the correction for his letters. And first of all, I would like to congratulate you, Divine. You are just like my brother. I feel my brother, has achieved his own scores.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much. And I'm happy to be in the forum right now.
Yeah, sounds good. And so this year is going to bring you, the dream of working as a registered doctor in the United States of America, isn't it? Isn't it good?
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It is. It feels
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So can you tell me, what went wrong in your previous OET examination first?
All right. Thank you for the question, Steve. Actually, I took a little bit of time to prepare for the OET. I didn't prepare the first attempt. I didn't have an adequate preparation.
Yep.
So the other subtests, like the reading, the listening, I did very well for the first attempt, but writing had a format which I did not master.
Yeah. Okay.
So which is why I went online to check for other resources that can help me to get it. And I stumbled on your website and I read some reviews and I decided to contact you at that time.
Oh, okay, that sounds good. So did you find me out on my YouTube channel or was it on the Google page?
I can't really
remember
recollect
that
right now, but I think that
yeah.
I think it was on Google.
Google. Okay, cool.
It was on
Sounds
Google,
good.
right? It was
Sounds
on Google
good.
that I got your website, and I think I saw some few videos too on the YouTube. Then, in fact, I had to follow some of your teachings before I contacted you. Right.
Sounds good. So was it the defining moment for you? When you contacted me, I think I have given you the free correction for your first letter, isn't it?
Right. I mean, when I contacted you, you were so motivating because
I
had two options that you told me. That I can either go for remark and it doesn't cost me anything to register again. That's what you told me.
Yeah.
So it was for me, it was so good. And in fact, I knew, from a base that I didn't have a solid background in writing because when I wrote it, I saw some format that I did not follow.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And you have scored really very well, in listening with the 380 and reading 370, and the speaking is awesome. You have scored 410, which is really close to A grade. Yeah. So I believe living in an English-speaking country such as the United States might have been very helpful for you to improve your reading, listening, and speaking skills, isn't it?
Not quite, because I think that from home. Where I come from, I think we do speak English, and I just think that this exam is different from the day-to-day interactions with English speakers.
Yeah, sounds good.
He has a format that you have to follow to get those scores.
Yeah, that's right. And so how did you find my letter correction for your first letter? What did you feel after receiving my feedback?
Well, before I contacted you, I had sourced out some other resources to, I wanted to have some good scores with you, but unfortunately, for your corrections, I could not get to the average. But the corrections were very detailed. You went into little, you took your time, went into the little details and the correct. From the introduction, the body, and the closing. So
sounds good.
That's how I started.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. And what was the highest score you received from me? Do you remember?
to my greatest advice was 340, and that was the last letter.
I haven't given you 350, isn't it?
No,
I
no, no,
was
no, no.
so good.
Even the letter was so good as what
Yeah,
I mean, you just said it was good, but
yeah,
the score was always like, if it wasn't like
yeah.
a B grade.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I didn't want to
Mm.
give you, overconfidence. And the last letter I have assessed was able to get you 350, but I wasn't fully convinced. Do you know what I mean? And there were some
Right.
mistakes as well, and that was the reason why I didn't give you 350. But your letter was definitely good enough. It wasn't that bad. But when you started, your score was very low, isn't it? I gave you only 250 or so. Am I right in your
No,
writing,
I
isn't it?
got the first letter was like, I think 280 to 300, like that.
Yeah,
I
somewhere
mean,
around
I had
around.
corrected some stuff,
Okay.
so, but it wasn't optimal at that time.
Yeah, okay, good. And how did you start improving your score from me? Because I can certainly tell you that your score started from say 270 or 280 to I think
Right,
290 and then 300
right, right.
and
It never
310.
went down. It was just from that time to on
Yeah,
340.
yeah,
Right.
that's
So I think it was hard work too, because
yeah,
like I said, I had some other resources and yours.
yeah,
So each time I would take the format,
yeah,
and always try to follow it and make sure that, okay, let
yeah,
me try this letter and see how it goes.
yeah,
So that's how it was. And each time the correction, I'll note it
yeah.
and I'll make sure that I don't repeat such a
Sounds good.
error in the next letter.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's the key to success. If you keep on reducing the number of mistakes, your score will obviously increase. And you have scored
Right.
a 370, which is amazing. 370 in writing is like a dream come true, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if I had to add something, the
Yeah.
correction is good, but you have to be speedy too, because
Yeah.
sometimes you are caught up with time.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Right. So
Yeah.
one of my secret was also that I tackled the introduction and the
Yeah.
conclusion before I could come up with a body, because what is really important sometimes is the body that you have to put those ideas.
Yep.
So you can waste more time in putting those ideas, and when you get to your conclusion, the time is already off. So
Yeah.
it's
That's
always
right.
good to, yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good introduction. That's a good idea anyway. And yeah, do you find my services worth?
What is it now?
Do you find do you find my services worth to pay? My
Oh
writing
yeah, of
correction.
course. Oh, no, of course,
Yeah.
it's very, very. Like I said, I mean, if I didn't meet you with your, because sometimes I mean, you're a teacher, and the way
Yeah.
you put it out there
Yeah.
for us to consume it is different, and you have
Yeah.
this experience for over the years.
Yeah.
You know what they need in the
Yeah.
exam. So
Yeah. Sounds good.
I mean, yeah, students always need that service. I mean, it is what to pay the service.
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good. And before the examination, did you feel that you would be able to crack this writing subtest this time? Did you gain more confidence when
Oh yeah,
compared to the
I
previous
mean,
exam?
that's why I contacted you, so that I know that, okay,
Yeah.
maybe at that time I needed some
Yeah.
exposure more.
Yeah.
So, and I knew that I was going to do it. I knew that I was going to make it.
Yeah. But did you ever think that 5 letter corrections would be sufficient, for you to jump from 250 all the way to 370, and that too within, I think, 2 to 3 weeks itself, isn't it?
Right. I
Yeah.
think that 5 letters for some, it depends on the level of your how you're
Yep.
prepared.
Yep.
Right. And yeah,
Yep.
and the level of English language that the student knows. So,
Yep.
you might have people who take 10 letters, you might have people who
Yep.
take 5 letters,
Yep.
but yeah. So I think the way I came to you and you
Yep.
assessed me, that's why we
Yep.
started with 5.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
Hmm.
very good. Yeah. So do you recommend students to, get preparation, and then gain more confidence before they appear in an examination after failing in their first attempt? Is it a good
Oh
idea
yes, of
to
course. Yeah,
get a
of course, a
course?
good idea. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you fail, it means that there is some kind of error that maybe unknowingly you committed, or
Yeah.
all of that. So there's
Yeah.
always that you know uh, need for somebody who have that experience
Yeah.
to guide
Yeah.
you through.
Yeah.
Of course,
Perfect.
uh,
Perfect. Yeah. No worries, man.
because if you don't do it, you might still repeat the same mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. And you'll waste your money as well, time and efforts. Yeah. All these things. Yeah. Do
Very,
matter a lot,
very
isn't it?
important. Time
you need
that thing
you
is
need to
not
have a
it's not
life.
it's expensive, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
It's not
Yeah,
a joke.
you gotta pay. Yeah, you gotta pay about 600 Australian dollars, isn't it? Including the surcharges and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, the US is that thing is about
yeah,
the exam itself is just about almost almost $500.
Oh, yeah.
Then if you have to pay for all the other services, for
Yeah.
materials and all of that, then
Yeah. Yeah.
then imagine that you have to repeat it again.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
whole lot.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean, I think that is important for people to take their time, prepare for the exam, and after going through the evaluations, and it's just like a mock exam. So
yeah,
before
that's
taking
right.
it.
That's good idea. And I'm very happy that you have made it in such a short time with the very limited number of letter corrections itself. And I feel like, my own brother, has passed this examination with the flying colors, because your scores are truly the indication of your hard work and dedication.
Right.
I'm very happy, that you have aced OET like a pro, just like never
Thank
before.
you. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah,
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
And I thank you very
Thank you for
much,
your support.
as well, for trusting me. And
Yes.
yeah, I wish you a very, I wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. And I would like to see you, working as a registered doctor. You can send me a photo,
No, you're good. You're good. I
doctor
mean,
uniform. Yeah.
Of course, if I'm in a position to refer students to you, I'm going to do that. In fact, absolutely. So
definitely,
because just the first contact, you were so encouraging.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Sometimes it's not about the money, but it's the way you put the materials out there. So I was happy. I was happy that I talked to you before we engaged on that.
Yep. So to the people, who are watching this video, I would like to request you guys to send me your first letter and first role play, and I'm happy to assess your first letter at free of cost, as well as your role play. And I'll provide you, the detailed information on where you are making mistakes and how to overcome them. It is, after all, free. You can avail this service, isn't it? So the people who are watching, it is by humble request. And then, once you get the feedback, you can decide, whether you wish to go on for a course, or do you want to prepare yourself. You can prepare yourself maybe for the first attempt, but if you fail again and again, it's not a good idea to prepare yourself, because there are a couple of mistakes that you might have been committing knowingly or unknowingly, as Divine has said. So it is highly recommended to take professional help to ensure your success in the next attempt. And I would like to thank you so much, Divine, for spending some time with me and to provide motivation to the people who are preparing for the OET examination. I wish you good luck with your future endeavors as well.
Thank you so much, Steve, and I wish good luck to everybody and future aspirants for the OET too.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye.